Hello, we are back for another stream. We have a large, widespread localized tornado outbreak here, possible today, if things go right. And we could be back here again talking about some more severe weather on Friday, but more on that later.
Tornado watch, but the number one question that's blowing up right now in the chat is when will the storm hit my house? Storms are going to be popping up all afternoon, okay? And we're going to be talking about them, different little blips and different supercells popping up over the next couple of hours. And then eventually things are going to start growing up scale, and we're going to have a pretty big line of storms.
Can't believe this thing is already going Tornado King.
And that's what's going to hit the eastern side of this risk zone a little bit later. So, as far as when the storm's going to hit your backyard specifically, all I can say is that continue to watch. We're now casting right now more than forecasting. We've been talking all day on Twitter and Facebook and in YouTube updates and stuff about the risks and storms forming in the afternoon, moving into the overnight. Now it's just the alerts. Get ready for the tornado warning and know what you're going to do whenever it comes through. It's going to happen between now and tonight.
That's low key.
I'm seeing a massive amount of anxiety in the chat from Chicago, Northern Illinois.
Chicago.
Looking at the map,
Chicago, chill the fuck out. You've already been in a damn Manassas like 4 fucking times.
Are we left out of the tornado watch? A lot of people are asking about this right now in Chicago.
Chill out, guys.
The short answer
I
is
mean,
timing.
you're a big city, but damn, chill
out.
out. They've been in an enhanced stress more times than the rest of the country.
That might not be the case a little bit later.
Guys,
in that situation, you'll get your own watch. But right now, you don't need to be under a watch. You do not have the ingredients for tacos in your kitchen.
Outside house right now.
If you know, you know.
These clouds
Let's come over here to
green.
West Virginia. That's right, West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, where we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for 163,000 people in Columbiana, Beaver, and Hancock counties. That's going to go on for 38 more minutes. Get indoors and away from windows out there. Let's come back over to our big Mamma Jamma. This is our big storm. This is the #1 star of the show right now. Rotation is really starting to organize here at the base of this thing, just to the north of New Providence, just to the south and west of Eldora. I cannot stress this enough. This is an incredibly dangerous storm that's forming right now out here in Hardin County in Iowa. You've got to make sure that you're ready to take shelter in Eldora, Wellsburg, Grundy Center, and all these places out in front of this thing. This storm's not going to stop anytime soon. It's going to continue to get more intense, and it's going to be a big problem for anybody that's, in front of this thing. Trying to see if we got any other views of it here. Here's Storm Chaser IRL's view of it again. This is the base of the storm, so we're really going to watch closely what happens here. Because if there's going to be a tornado, it's going to happen soon, and it's going to pop out of the bottom of this thing right in front of us in real time. Yeah, this is the big-time supercell that's moving out of Hardin County right now. The visual structure on this thing is actually really impressive.
That thing looks really, really good.
Super impressive, I must say.
I can even see the rotation on it already.
Waverly and Cedar Falls lighting up the location board. You guys are asking about the Iowa supercell. Yes, it is heading your way. Yes. You are downstream of that massive storm for sure. How's it going, chat?
It's got a nice lowering with it.
WQND says there's several feet of sun here in SoCal. Who needs some? I'll take some. Actually, you know what? We're doing great here in Eastern Kentucky. Like the weather's great in Kentucky right now. The nicest weather in the United States today is likely taking place somewhere in Kentucky.
Hey, King, look in general chat. The base of the storm looks really good.
I'm telling y'all, I was eating a Penn Station chicken parmesan. It couldn't have been more than 15 minutes ago, and this was a blip. This was just a tiny little blip.
Turn on my camera.
I was eating that chicken parm, and I was like, well, I've got time to eat this, have my fresh cut fries, and my cookie. But I didn't even get to the fries because I had to run over here and start this stream because this thing was jumping up so daggone quick.
We're on your stream, Jeff. I'll be right back.
I almost underestimated the blip. I really did. I almost underestimated the blip. That was a huge mistake on my end. Okay, let's go over the risks real quick. You guys want to do that? This is today's outlook from the SPC. We've got an enhanced risk up here from Des Moines over to Chicago and Detroit. All right, that's a level 3 out of 5. We've got another enhanced risk down here in Oklahoma City, by the way. It's Kansas to Texas. We're going to be watching you guys very closely. We've got a slight risk over here. There's millions of people in the path of significant severe weather today. We're going to be jumping around a lot. But, you know, one of the biggest problems that we're going to have is with tornadoes. And that's specifically going to be a big problem up here in this double hatch zone. We've got a conditional intensity group 2 area here between Cedar Rapids and Milwaukee, between Rockford and Baraboo and Dubuque and all these places. This is where we have the real risk today for potentially EF3 or greater tornadoes. So very strong tornadoes could be possible here. There's an overall 10% probability, but specifically in that double hatch zone, that's where we're most concerned about the big ones. But strong EF2 tornadoes could occur as far west as Des Moines, as far south as Indianapolis today, where there's a 5% probability, and as far east as Detroit. And then we do have another 5% hatched risk down here in Oklahoma City. But the big problem down there is likely going to be hail, where we have a
Hey there, Chris, just in time.
Risk area down here for potentially baseball size hail or larger. That's going to be a problem over there, but of course we've got the same thing up here around Cedar Rapids, Madison, and Milwaukee. Baseball.
You kind of figured I was live by now.
The other hatched area, the one that goes from Mexico all the way plumb up to Canada, that's where we can see, you know, closer to hen egg size, golf ball size hail, and then we've got that 15% probability in the yellow and 30% probability in the red. So we're really maxing out all the risks here in northern Illinois. Eastern portions of
my cat over here trying to assert dominance
Iowa and southern Wisconsin. And that's what we're going to be focusing on. Let's get back to the radar.
I love that.
And let's see what's going on here. Because we do have, once again,
I don't know if
storm chasers all around this thing.
Last night's event, so far
Storm
we
chaser
got
IRL specifically is right underneath it.
I'm not surprised.
You saw that whirlwind out in the field. Yeah. Touchdown to second went. Yeah. And Eldora knows she's coming hard. Just a matter.
Yeah, this is about to happen. Oh
hey,
my gosh. I can feel that. I'm not even there.
Really?
Oh man, that is not good.
I think we just had a little bitty spin up out of this thing already.
Tornado-looking storms that you'll ever see in its
under radar
right there.
thing,
That thing
scroll
is
all the way
pulling
down.
in air like it ain't even.
Yeah,
like it ain't
scroll
even
all the
funny.
way down on that.
And the supercell presentation on radar as well.
They actually
is
introduced
nuts.
something new. If you saw
Look at
the
this, you
patch
can
notes.
already see a pretty good gradient here between Rough Woods
They
Hill and
actually
Eldora.
added
So
a
whenever
little
you get these
thing
really
that
high
shows,
reflectivity
like, a
areas
spinning
right
icon
next to
if the
clear
storm is
air,
spinning.
that means that there's a really sharp gradient here. We go from nothing to big time cloud right here. That sharp gradient in the inflow zone, in the part of the storm where we're getting that warm air
tornado
coming in.
ID.
That is a telltale sign of a storm that is about to be or is currently capable of producing a very big tornado.
What is
So this is going to continue to be a big problem for us as the storm grows and goes up towards Eldora. Once again, Eldora is in the direct path. Steamboat Rock, Avester, Wellsburg, and all these places. You guys got to get ready to take shelter. In fact, I'd go ahead and start getting there.
New severe in Texas already.
Early heads up here. By the way, if you guys are just now tuning in and you're confused because I'm zoomed in,
a new flash flood warning has been issued.
If you're ever confused about what I'm zoomed in on, you can find it right here. All right, we're in Iowa right now. If I were to move to Kentucky, it would say Kentucky.
It's been changing stuff around.
Dang.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Just, a super ominous view and a rare view of the beginning stages of a supercell like this.
Those warnings you hear,
when he was paused
those are automatic.
There talking to somebody, you could literally hear this thing sucking up all the air. It's like a vacuum cleaner.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
God.
Yalba is saying
Yep.
there's a repeated question about the outlook for Iowa.
You're about to see a
Des
new
Moines,
severe.
Waterloo, and Cedar Rapids.
New considerable severe
right
thunderstorm
now,
warning
what we're
expires
worried about
45
most is
minutes.
obviously, this cell right here, up here near Grundy Center, what we think is going to happen is more storms are going to pop up around this, right? And they could pop up as far south as in Des Moines. So we're going to be watching for more blips to pop up around you guys, and that's pretty much all I can say. All right, let's talk to Andy.
Hey Ryan, I just wanted to say that since there is no tornado warning on this right now, and it does look like there is a possibility that it produces a tornado, sometime in the short term here, it's going to go very close to the town of Eldora, Iowa. So it's a great idea to just practice taking shelter as if you were in a tornado warning. There isn't one right now, but it's a really great activity so that you're not panicking and you're prepared to take action. Especially if you get a warning and it's really close to the town and you only have a minute from that official warning reaching your phone with a wireless emergency alert. We can give you a couple more minutes of heads up to call somebody and to start taking action.
I bet
any sort of preparedness.
I bet the guy that didn't upgrade the thing to or the SPC outlook to a moderate. I bet that forecaster is looking at this supercell thinking, "Oh shit."
Thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. Yeah, to practice taking shelter in Eldora. This is what that storm looks like that's coming right towards you. From Nick's point of view. Just an absolute insane view of the rotating part of the storm coming together. Tornado warning should be imminent here, but if you're out there, I would like
look at that wall cloud. Jesus, talking a mile wide
to produce a tornado. It would be surprising if it didn't produce a tornado here in the near future.
I'm gonna be honest. If that produces a tornado, it's going to be a big one. Just by looking at that wall cloud.
With a considerable damage threat here. The main threats outside the tornado is
King
damaging hail up to golf ball size. And
yesterday we didn't have storms like
Butler,
this
Grundy,
out all by
Hardin
themselves.
Counties are all included in this. That's 7,700 people in the direct path. So Eldora, Applington, Wellsburg, Holland, Steamboat Rock.
That's what makes today different.
All under that warning right now. It's not a
this
tornado
storm
warning, but
could have already produced a tornado.
Just a monster of a supercell getting together here, y'all.
Oh, and by the way, Chris, your dead center, you could possibly be added in a moderate for Friday.
Grundy Center in Iowa. If you're in the path, you need to get in your safe space right now. While we watch this rotation, there's still a lot of people in the chat talking about Chicago. We are not looking at any storms around Chicago right now. As soon as there's one over there, I promise I will let you know.
I swear, Chicago don't care about nobody but themselves.
Yeah.
Wall cloud reported 3 miles west of Grundy.
Yeah, this is a great.
As of 3 minutes, or as of 4 minutes ago.
So what's happening is the storm is really just now getting its act together. It's
look at that! Oh wow!
Built up, right? You got that rotating mesocycle.
Oh yeah, we got clouds and shit feeding up into this thing. Chris, looking DMs.
The thing that's going to make this produce a tornado is that forward flank where all the hail's falling and stuff. That is
thing is really rapid,
about as mature as it can get, and it's going to push a big burst of cool air around the backside of it. That's going to become the rear flank downdraft, and once that meets up with the big time inflow pull that it's doing right now, it's going to be much more capable of producing a tornado in the short term, and that could literally happen over the next couple of seconds. You know what I mean? So you've got to be hyper vigilant if you're out in front of this thing.
Oh boy. Bacon.
Yeah, it's a big storm.
These pictures you see in general chat are from this storm.
Yeah, there's currently no tornado warnings for this just yet. Brandon Kopic's right underneath it.
Increase in inflow here.
The sirens.
Sorry, guys.
A tornado rotation on the
they're sounding the sirens.
And they are now sounding the sirens in Eldora.
Already?
Yeah. Tornado watch in Kansas.
And look at that motion.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
He must be right next to that siren. He must be literally right next to it.
Oh, Brandon?
Oh, it's just to the south of you. The 50-60 tornado watch.
The siren, Brandon's literally at the siren.
He is. There it is. Okay, he was literally right next to it.
It is east of Eldora. East of Eldora.
According to Kopic, it's east of Eldora right now. The part that he's looking at. Notice how we've got two areas of interest here. The big one with the rotation that we're kind of focused on with the storm chasers is right here, but there's another one right behind him. You see that? So this is going to be a dynamic situation that we have to watch out for. Eldora definitely wouldn't come out of my safe spot just yet. I'm surprised we don't have a tornado warning. Like, what in the world?
Come back to a new tornado watch.
Is going on? This is definitely about to produce a tornado as it comes up towards areas east of Steamboat Rock, Wellsburg, Grundy Center. You guys all need to be watching this like a hawk. Here's another incredible view of it.
And,
my goodness.
That would take you right into the storm, yeah.
Yo, Jefferson.
We are locked in on the supercell that's coming across Hardin and Grundy counties right now.
There's a couple strong tornadoes possible.
That's not good.
Also, a lot of people are talking about the schools are letting out right now in Iowa.
Did OKC
schools are starting to
like just
dismiss.
start
If you are
firing
downstream in Cedar Falls or Waterloo, and you're an administrator,
I thought,
you know,
Zach said that it would be 3 o'clock.
This is coming your way.
It is 3 o'clock.
Right now, you'd have to go south.
Oh wait, shoot!
Didn't Waterloo, Iowa, get hit by a tornado?
You can see the dust coming out of the ground, coming up into the storm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I get
literally trying to pull the earth into the sky. That's how you know it's a strong storm.
There it is.
Yeah, tornado warning.
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
And also a tornado report as well.
You can see it right here.
There it is.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, we
No,
got a
it's not
tornado warning now for
observed,
Grundy
but
and
there
Hardin counties.
there
National
is a
Weather Service has
wildfire
issued
with
this
the storm.
for the next
And I
23
say,
minutes.
so the
It
outbreak
doesn't include
begins.
Grundy Center, but it kind of does on the
And
northwest side, so
especially
everybody in
since the
Grundy Center should
highlighted
just go
area
ahead
for
and take
ES3
shelter.
Plus is
This is
over by
going
the
to be
Wisconsin
for
Illinois
Eldora.
border.
It's going to be for
If you
Wellsburg,
are in
Holland,
Eldora,
Steamboat
take shelter
Rock, Grundy,
immediately.
and Ivester. There are 5,248 people in here, 2,507 homes. You got to take shelter. You got to get indoors and away from windows, preferably underground,
I love the fact
especially if
that
you're at
Evan
that
Ford,
South Horton
Iowa
High
is
School
almost in
or the
the,
Eldora New Providence Elementary School. We've also got the Eldora
tornado on the
Airport
ground.
and the Eldora Specialty Care Nursing Home directly in the path of that rotation there.
Do we have like, is Ottawa doing okay
Yeah,
right
according
now?
to Brandon Kopic, I just heard that it's all the way down.
And by the way,
Damn.
big time early heads up for meteorologist Andy Hill. He did it again. He gave us who knows how many minutes of early warning on that one right there before the tornado warning was issued.
In
so
progress.
there's your
We
rotation.
in progress.
He said that, but it's not fully
Mods, again, if there are any audio issues, please get with me on the radio immediately.
All right, let's go over here real quick.
And
We've got
there's
a severe
Fort,
thunderstorm
the
y'all
first
watch from
tornado
Andy
warning,
too.
and
He's
it's
watching the
technically
storm over
already
here
on the
near
ground.
Rockville. There's no severe thunderstorm warning on this. We've got a TMU special weather statement
this
on it, but
outbreak is off to a
a
promising
real severe
start.
thunderstorm
I
warning
wish I
might
was
be
part of
coming
the
here
outbreak,
soon
but I'm not.
for the Rockville area in Indiana. Let me zoom out, give you guys in Indiana an idea of what we're looking at here. We've got cells popping up on the western
Literally,
side
the
of the state.
fucking 5%
The
is
only one that's
divided
looking
between
close to
I'm just
severe
in the
right now is the one
2%.
west of Indianapolis. We'll watch that as it gets closer.
I'm
We did
pretty
get
sure
a,
my
severe thunderstorm warning
GPU
down here in
is
Texas, by the way, and for Baylor,
pissing
Ford, and
itself.
Knox counties, that's going on for 21 more minutes.
I
But
know
of course,
there's
all
a
eyes
specific
are on the
magazine
tornado warning.
keyboard
No,
that
for
no,
portions
resets
of
what it
your
Grundy
was
and
is,
Hardin counties in the Iowa area.
No, what it was
Storm
is
Chaser IRL still has one of the better
come
views
on,
of this
quit
thing. It's still
bitching.
rotating like a top. You
okay.
can see now Storm Chaser is almost directly to the south, or maybe a little bit to the south and west of the storm, and you can see the rain starting to come in.
Yeah,
on him
it's
now.
crashing.
You can see some of the hail starting to come in on him now.
Yeah,
this is the rear
I
flank
believe
downdraft.
you
The
can
big
search up
time
because
forward
there's
flank
specific
downdraft with all the hail and precipitation
combo
out in
you
front
can
of this
do on your
rotation is finally
keyboard
sending
that
some of that cold
literally
air
resets your
around
graphics
the
driver.
storm, and you can see this happening in real time. It's going to wrap around.
No, my fucking
into that
radar
warm air
is
inflow area
crashing.
where we were seeing the vacuum cleaner
Yeah,
effect
it
earlier.
has to do with the
And that
graphics
might
driver.
actually be what it takes to produce a big tornado.
Oh, I know
Very
what
short.
it is.
Yeah, control shift windows are.
I bet you the son of a bitch ain't even
That
updated.
thing is turning fast.
I bet there's a new version for it.
All right, Kopic's on it. He's really close. Look at this. Brandon Kopic's right underneath it.
Well, yeah, they did push out an update.
If you're just now tuning in here, we are locked in on this tornado-warned supercell in Grundy County, Iowa. And I see all of the panic in chat about the Chicago suburbs and Des Moines and all these other places. It's a good thing I'm not talking about you right now. We might be talking about you later, but our focus is on the most immediately life-threatening storms, and this is going to be the one right here.
I'm just sitting at a 50% chance for thunderstorms. I doubt
stay
I'm
with
going
us,
to get
Chicago.
anything.
We will be talking about you later if we need to.
All right, I'm gonna stop up here.
H. Shiplar, be my friend today, please.
Dang.
Stopping right here, guys.
I mean, look at all that stuff.
There's already a tornado on the ground, they say.
This thing is pulling up hard.
Is it observed or?
You don't see as much
it's not an
rotation on this
yet,
angle as you do just the general.
but should be soon.
You can tell this thing.
Yeah,
is just
because it
pulling
needs
up.
to be. If
There's
it's
the
already,
merry-go-round
if there's
effect. Look,
visible
right in
dust
front of us,
cloud,
you
then
see these
I'm
clouds are
pretty
moving
sure.
left to right.
Matilda from Fox Weather, you got me?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
the
Oh,
way
yeah, the tornado's coming down.
shows
This is
storms
happening.
by the time they get to me, there's nothing there before the storm.
That's gonna be a big one, too.
Yeah, all the severe.
Yeah, this is in Grundy County, Iowa.
No, like by the there's stuff in place. It's just by the time the storm gets
Tornado
there, there's
down,
nothing
tornado
left.
down.
If you're out in front of this out there in
Got a debris.
Hardin County, Grundy County, you got to take shelter. This is a life-threatening situation. This thing could turn into a huge tornado, the kind that you don't want to be, above ground
I don't
for.
see a debris
So
ball
if you can
yet.
get into the basement, that's the best place to be. If you can't get into the basement, you want to get into the most interior room of a sturdy building on the lowest floor. And you want to put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible.
Yeah, I can see the
Bring a
vortexes
helmet
on the
with
ground as
you
well.
if you
Not the
can.
funnel.
Yeah, I got you.
Of available storm energy.
Awesome, thank you. We're coming to you now.
You got to put shoes on.
Let's get right to it.
You might have to evacuate your home and walk over splintered wood, glass,
Obvious reasons your feet.
and stuff like that. You don't want to do that in your flip-flops, your socks, or your Crocs. Put on some good shoes and take shelter.
Instances of a weak tornado in progress just east of the town of Eldora. We've got a rapidly rotating wall cloud just above us. You'll be able to see it on screen here. You can see the northern portion of it. This thing is rapidly rotating at the cloud base. It's still on the ground, very weak. It's just trying to focus its energy at the surface right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we had saw that. It looked like the condensation funnel didn't make it all the way to the ground, but it looked like multiple instances where the rotation did.
Looks like that rear flank downdraft is catching up to Copic now.
Rotation is still strong, especially on the new
We're going to
scan.
go check out Jordan Hall's point of view here. He's a little bit farther away. Oh man, that's going to go right over him too. If that starts wrapping up really quickly, he's in a bad spot here. Look at the motion on this though. I mean, this thing's moving all over the place. There's so many different directions these clouds are going right here. That's nuts. Once again, we're tracking this visually reported tornado. What's the actual tornado warning? Is it still radar indicated? Yeah, it's a radar indicated tornado warning, but we've seen several weak tornadoes so far already pop out of this thing on the ground on Brandon's feed, and it's moments away from producing a more robust